Hey guys, I am gonna video this because it's important. I overfed my pufferfish bloodworms and I have a bunch of rotted, fuzzy bloodworms floating around my tank, which could really be toxic. So I am going to be here cleaning out all of this mess that I made. I don't know if you can see some of the nasty. There's some right in this area. You can see them kind of swaying. There's some in here. There's one right there. I'm gonna try to clean off all the ones that are dangling off the wood and that I can get to easily. Tomorrow's normally the day that I clean my tanks, so I'm just gonna be doing it a day earlier. And then if you have any questions, I'm here. I'll be cleaning up the tanks. I'll be able to answer any questions that you might have. Not sure if anyone, this was very unplanned, so I'm not sure if anyone's even actually gonna be here, but I'm here and I thought I would take you along and maybe this could help save you from making a big mistake of overfeeding your fish any type of live food. And since this is my first time having pufferfish that are the only fish that I have that's carnivorous, I really didn't know how much to feed them, and apparently what I fed them, which was about, I would say it was about a third of the little squares, the little frozen squares. And I think I'm gonna have to go to at least like maybe even a quarter or less. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And if you have questions, whoever may show up, please feel free to ask even after the video is posted. I'm happy to answer any questions, learning from my mistakes, of course. So I have a lot of biofilm as well on this wood. The tank is still acclimating. So I'm gonna kind of slurp off some of that. A lot of the worms got stuck in there, and I'm finding that the pea puffers really aren't able to get to things. And these little worms are just, I mean, fuzzy. So I think this is gonna be a well-needed cleaning. So maybe you can answer a question. I'm thinking that I'm not gonna give this to my plants, and I'm not sure if that's something that I should or should not do because of all the rotted worms. So I know the biofilm is not anything that's terribly harmful coming from the wood, but like I said, that's where most of the worms are. And also on my filter, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that a clean. That's pretty much all that I wanted to siphon out. I'm gonna get the rest, the ones that I can see, with the tweezers. I was able to get some scuds today because I want to have things that they can kind of hunt, and maybe I'm gonna do less bloodworms. I'm still gonna do the bloodworms, I'm just not, I would like to give them a variety of food. So that's what I'm doing. But my last feeding, I apparently got way carried away and overestimated how much they would eat. These little pea puffers. I still haven't even posted the video of this aquarium build out. So yeah, kind of spoiling the surprise, but I thought that this was important enough to share, because I don't want anyone to, and we're all gonna make this mistake, I'm sure, at some point, but I'm trying to avoid and help you at least be aware of this situation. I was able to get some scuds today, which are also a good food source, and I've been pulling snails out of my other tanks. So yeah, I mean, look, oh my gosh, y'all, I want to rustle up this water. I think I'm gonna do a tank cleaning every day. So I got a good bit of it off of all this wood, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do another little, I don't know, this is probably not even, maybe 10% change, and I'll focus on the rock. And whatever I see floating around, I'm gonna try to nab, which is easier said than done. And I think some of this is like the little scud carcasses. So let me know in the comments if you've made this mistake. I'm sure it's nothing new. Seems like an innocent thing to do until you kind of understand just how much your fish are going to eat. And yeah, I mean, I'm rustling up the water to kind of get some of these little floaters, bloodworms, and they are white now, so, and a lot of them have like a fuzz, so they're really starting to decay, and that's just not good. Not good. We're gonna try, I've been pulling them out, pulling all these little dead pieces out all day, so, I mean, I know I overfed them, but I think there's a limit here to how much I can get out. I feel like it should be coming somewhat to the end. I just don't want to keep feeding them with all the food that's already in there. Got a little piece of rock wool in there for my plants. So yeah, I usually do this on Fridays, so whatever, it's one day early. hope y'all can hear me over the water. All 0 people, but it's okay because this will continue to be on YouTube and hopefully someone will be able to watch it and learn. It's my ultimate plan. There's a little one. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this initial cleaning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some water, condition, and refill this guy, and then probably again tomorrow. I think I'll probably go ahead and do another video, you know, maybe just doing videos while I'm cleaning so I can talk with y'all and then answer any questions that you may or may not have, and just sharing my experiences. Y'all, these little scuds are a trip. They're almost as fun as a shrimp. I don't think they're supposed to be like part of your little pets. I think they're more food, but they are a trip. They are so cool. And those puffers are vicious. So this is an example of one of my bloodworms that hasn't been eaten, and now it's all fuzzy and it's rotting. So that's really unfortunate, but we're gonna get this cleaned up. It's gonna get better. And doing this little 10% change is going to help. Tomorrow, I'll probably go ahead and do another quick change, little 10% change. These little pea puffers seem fearless, y'all. I'm putting this plant back in, and he's just hanging out, thinking something living's gonna come out of it. I mean, he might be right. I'm not really sure if this fern's gonna make it. It's not looking great. And I have another light coming in, the Kessler. I'm just waiting. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if this is doing great. This Anubias just broke a leaf, which kind of sucks because that was really pretty. But I'm gonna just try to wedge that back in there. The roots look really good on this Anubias. Maybe I was just a little too hard on that leaf. Broke off. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna just kind of stick this together until it decides it's gonna grow. Oh no. I don't have any of this glued down. I mean, obviously, but I probably should. Usually you can get it to kind of wedge in someplace. Dang it. Well. Kind of glad nobody's watching, honestly. I'm kind of screwing this up. Kind of tricks your eye when you're looking through this aquarium. Things appear larger. Ah, come on. I probably should use my straight tweezers. I have to train this more at some point and glue this down. How frustrating. Alright, we're gonna use a good old rock, and I'm gonna grab that little fuzzy bloodworm. Boy, talk about not wanting to make this mistake again. Here's another one. That one looks like it's molding. Oh my gosh. Come on, there's gotta be an end to this. So hopefully after tomorrow's cleaning, we can have this sorted. I've been watching so many English YouTubers. I'm starting to talk like an English person. Americans don't normally say sorted. But I don't mind. I rather like my English friends. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. I hope this helps somebody in the future, and I hope y'all enjoy your aquariums and don't overfeed your fish. All right, bye, guys.